Hey guys, this is Zach Baum coming at you with the first of the COPE staff videos. These are just going to be a series of videos kind of introducing you all to the members of the COPE Environmental Center. And
I am Alison Zajdel. I'm the development director here, and I'm in charge of fundraising.
Alright. So what exactly brought you to COPE?
I was an art major at DePaul University and came home for a little while just to kind of figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And a job appeared at COPE Center, and somebody told me about it, and I thought that maybe I would be here for a year, or this would be a nice transitional job for me until I found what I really wanted to do. And then 10 years later, I'm still here. So that's kind of how it happened.
What would you say you like best about COPE?
I love the atmosphere. I love that we're on 102 acres of forest and grasslands and just beautifulness, and it's just really nice views. I really love that, but I also love that we're not duplicating services. So many organizations have the problem with competition around them, and we're really doing something here that students and homeowners and businesses really need, and we see the effects of it, and it's just really, really nice to see that there's something that's needed and that we can help with.
What would you say is your least favorite thing about COPE, if you have anything that's your least favorite?
Yeah, paperwork is always my least favorite. I'm in front of the computer a lot, and although I like that, the best part is being in front of our supporters and talking with our supporters about why they support us and how they can match their passion with our passions, and how they can make their gifts be effective. And so anytime I'm kind of not doing that, it's probably my least favorite part. So computer work.
Yeah. How would you say what COPE does is beneficial for the local economy and the local businesses?
I think I've always thought that brain drain is probably the place where we play one of the most important roles in keeping the economy around here vibrant. I think younger people are attracted to communities that are thinking sustainably and are attracted to communities that have sustainable education happening actively in them. And we stayed around. I'm younger. I took this job right after college, as did all of my colleagues. Took this job pretty quickly after college, and so I think we're kind of helping that problem with our economy right now, which is training people to be smart, capable students and then shipping them off somewhere else. And hopefully we can kind of reverse that, make this a cool city for young people to stay in.
Do you have any personal experiences about how COPE has kind of affected the surrounding area, be it with sustainability or just the economy in general?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we get feedback all the time from teachers and everyone about, how the students are reacting, and lots of our members and lots of our summer program parents talk about how much more environmentally aware their students are now, and how much more they are just kind of a student of the world now, that they spend a lot of time outdoors and at COPE. But on the other side of things, we've also heard from companies who are actually either moving to town or starting new sustainable practices because of either prodding from COPE Center or because that they've heard of COPE and they've heard of the different services we offer. So we're hopeful that we're at least a small part in bringing new jobs into the city and keeping, of course, young people here to create new jobs and to create new businesses, and then also training the next generation of leaders and business owners and environmentalists.
What would you say to the skeptics in this area that are just very skeptical about sustainability and COPE in general?
There are a lot of skeptics. We are very lucky to not be in an activist role. We are very much in an educational role, so we do have that going for us. I think we have the ability to get both conservatives and liberals on board, Democrats and Republicans, and everybody in between. And basically, most of what we're preaching here is just taking care of what we have, making sure children have the opportunities that we had, and making sure that all of that's not destroyed. And there are very few people that can argue with, nobody doesn't want clean water, nobody doesn't want clean air, and there are very few people that can argue with that. So we've done, I think, a pretty good job with the help of the community of kind of situating ourselves as educators, not as activists. Nothing wrong with activism. We need activism, but it's been very helpful in this particular community that we've been able to be seen as educators.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.